It was a nothing kind of a day, and if you just look at the close, it will appear very similar to what happened yesterday. Just that in yesterday's session, the markets had gone up and come off. Today they were flat for most part of the trading day, and figures ahead of the US CPI numbers, I would reckon that most markets would be flattish. Now, what pulled the markets lower were stocks in the IT space, for example, led by Infi, but some of the others also pulling the indices down, and that being fought by Reliance Industries and ITC, stocks in the banking space like IndusInd Bank. But frankly, the action was not in the large cap space. It hasn't been for the last few days, save for one odd day here and there, largely at the broader end of the spectrum. We've seen some major result reactions today. Stocks like Latent View down about 10%. There was weakness in RT Industries down about 9%, when they've guided for margins to come off from 25% to 15%. So that stock was down 9%. And for a spec chem stock of that pedigree to fall 9% is quite something. We had KEI down, Apollo Tyres, which actually gave a handsome beat, but not as strong as some of its peers, cracked about 3% as well. So just shows that a stock doesn't have to only beat expectations, but beat expectations handsomely and relative to its peers as well. So that was as far as the losers go. On the gaining side, some of the media names surprisingly today had a good move. Network 18, TV 18, the Reliance Group entities actually had a fairly decent outing in the session. So that was one bucket that looked okay. There were gainers in the likes of some ER&D companies like Cyient or some cable companies or Apollo Pipes, etc. But those were few and far in between. Net, not a bad day of trade, and to be anticipated a trade like this simply because all markets would have been quiet ahead of the US CPI data. Back to you.